Hi ladies, hi gents. Right, okay, I'm back. Now, as you can probably see in front of you, I have some fabric, I've got some pins, and I've got a scissors. I'm just going to tell you what we're going to make in a second. But before I tell you, this project is going to take a couple of videos. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add it in a playlist on my channel. So you can, once it's all finished, you can watch step 1, step 2, step 3, and then you'll be able to watch it in sort of like a series. Otherwise, if I did it all in one lengthy video, it's going to be way too long. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to I made one recently, and everybody was like, oh my days, Colette, can't believe you've made that, that's absolutely gorgeous. And I had such lovely comments, and it was really, really nice too, and even on YouTube, and it was really nice. So, but everybody kept asking me the same question. So I thought, forget the same question, I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do it with you. So what we're going to make is one of these. We're going to make a Tilda doll. Now for a Tilda doll, for the last Tilda doll I did, which was my first one, which is going to Belinda, I can't show you because she's packed up ready to send. For my Tilda doll, all you need is 3 pieces of fabric. I'm going to talk you through the fabrics and what kind of fabrics you'll need in a second, but you'll need 3 kinds. I bought the book, but before I bought the book, I went on to a group called Craft and More Craft on Facebook, and on there I asked for somebody to send me a Tilda pattern. I said I didn't care what size it was, just I wanted the pattern because I didn't know whether I could do it. For starters, I just wanted to have a look at the pattern. So this kind lady, Lynn, she sent me the pattern. In fact, she sent me more than the pattern. She sent me an envelope. Chris, can you pass me that envelope, brown envelope on the side of the chair? Please. Chris is passing me. Saves me stopping the video. So she sent me this. Okay. And in here was this and these. Okay. Now, she told me what book it came from, but she said that use the patterns, go knock yourself out, have a look at them. If you can do them, go and buy the book. So the doll we are making, now I'm going to make a standard doll. I'm not going to do any of the wings or anything like that like I did last time, and I'm going to do a really nice pretty dress on her. So for me, it didn't matter what she had behind her, what type of dress she had, whether she had a crown, and it didn't matter because that was all accessories that I could add later. So when she printed these out, she did say I would need to enlarge these patterns, and it shows you in the book, which I'll show you in a second, it shows you in the book on how to make it, but she did say I'd need to enlarge it by 400%. So that's what that doll was for. This one is this one. Okay, so she says, hi, this is the full size pattern, no need to enlarge, because I didn't know that I could enlarge on my own printer. So I'm going to show you in the book now, the natural book, what the book's called, where I had it from, and we'll go from there. So in the book's called Tilda Summer Ideas. Now Tilda does lots of different books. There's lots of different books out there. And she also does lots of different things, which I didn't know until I started looking into the book. For example, let me spin the book over. She does like horses. There's a heart in there, which I made with the group, which I can put my hands on. I think whether it went out. And it didn't. Which I made with the group following the instructions of the book, and it was that. that was the Tilda heart that we made in the group. Now, let me just put that back in. Turn that over. Now the book, with postage, came up to about £5. I think it was £3 for the book, £2 for postage. So it was, I didn't know whether I could make it. So in the book, it shows you how to do a hair, how to turn it out, how to do the actual body, how to do the dungarees if that's what you wanted to do, and it continues on how to do stuff. But this is the next thing I'd like to make. I'd love to make this bag, but it shows you how to make the bag too. So to give you an idea, see, that's the heart we made. To give you an idea, this is called Tilda Summer Ideas, and I had this book from Amazon. So that's the book that we're doing. Now, like I said, I didn't follow any instructions in the book. All I wanted was the pattern. So Lynn sent me the pattern, and then I bought the book. So the pattern consists of, well, it consists, I can't even say that word, but if you're doing the wings, you will need 4 pieces. If you're just doing a standard-sized doll, which is what I'm going to be doing with you guys, you'll need 3 pieces. Now, she looks complicated to do, but I promise you she isn't. Now, the way I learned to do it, I went on to good old YouTube, and I followed some YouTube tutorials on how to make them, and that's how I did it. So I didn't read the book. I bought the book for some more patterns to do, because I do want to try out a ballerina, a real nice ballerina doll. Now, I'm going to talk you through the fabrics you'll need. Now, these fabrics I bought yesterday, and they are from Creational. If anybody has ever heard of that, it's like a home store, and sells all kinds of things, sewing included in one of them. So I'm going to tell you which is which, if I can. Oh god, this floral pattern was £6. Now I've done half a meter. 1 meter will make you 6 dolls up. Half a meter will obviously make you 3 dolls up. But yeah, so half a meter will do just fine. It'll make you 3 dolls. You still have plenty of fabric left if you decide to use the same fabric for layers, which is what I did last time. So anyway, the small fabric cost me £3 because it was half a meter. The lemon cost me £2.50, and then this white fabric, which is under here, cost me £3.75. So I'm going to move that. Now I'm going to move them to the white fabric. I'm going to talk you through the white fabric. Now the white fabric is for her skin, basically. It's for her skin, her arms, her hands, her head, that type of thing. So you don't want any type of fabric that's like this, see-through, because when you put it, now this is like a table cover, beautiful table cover, but say this was because you can buy fabrics like this, say this was folded over, by the time you put the stuffing in, see how you can see my hands through it? It's not going to make good skin because you can see hands through it. That won't make you the good skin, even if it was in white, which it's like an offset white. It won't make you good skin for it because you can see your hands through it. Don't forget, you've got to stuff this with stuffing, and you've got a sewer, and you're going to see the stuffing if you pick this type of fabric. So that's no good. If you picked this type of fabric, which is thicker, it's more like it's cotton, don't get me wrong, but it's got a lot more thickness to it. It's like a curtain, well, it is a curtain fabric. It's too thick to sew. Because it's small and delicate, so if you imagine her arms and her legs, because they're small and delicate and you're having to turn them inside out, it's too thick, you're going to struggle. So, the type of fabric you will need to choose, let me just get rid of this, is this type. Now this is white cotton, and I'm trying to get the end to show you what type of, where I'm going with it. So yes, you can see my fingers through it. but it's not as, let me show you the difference. You see how you can see my fingers through that? This one is not so much. You can, but you can't. It's got a bit of a thickness to it. It's light, which means it's not going to be too thick to go through the machine, and it works a beauty when you're doing the skin and your arms. Now I'm going to be doing white for her skin and her arms, but that's not to say you couldn't do a different colour if you wanted to. You perhaps didn't want to put skin on it, perhaps so. So what we need to decide first is, on our pattern, where's my rubber? Just gonna rub out these lines because we're gonna do it together. And these are the lines I had last time from the last time I made the doll. Right, okay. On the pattern, let's just work on the arms and legs first. Right, on the arms and legs, this is the only bit you need to be sort of mindful of. Well, there's a line there as well. Okay. Is where, now, on a Tilda doll, let me show you on the book, so I haven't got an actual Tilda doll to show you. On this Tilda doll, they've put leggings on it and it stops there, but they've given that small flip-flops. Can you see that? So if you wanted her boots like I did her boots last time to go up her leg, you need to measure it out. So the first step is to decide where you want the boots. Now what I did is I decided what fabric I was going to use for her boots. Now I'll probably not use the fabric I've shown you for the lemon for her boots. I might use, I don't know. I need to pick some fabric out for her boots to match the lemon dress, but I'll get that out in a second. But anyway, so you need to decide where you want the boots. Do you want a flip-flop on her? Do you want a short boot or long boots? Now, this line here is essentially your boot line. This line here is to give you the boot line. This line here is for the seam for the knees. So you see where it goes a line there, and that's to make a leg bend. That's for that's where you sew across to make a leg bend, so so a leg sort of sits, and then you continue on. Now the other line here is depending on where you want your leggings. This line up here we'll get to, so don't worry about that. So decide where you want your boots. Now for the purpose of the doll that we're making, we're going to go with their line. We're going to go here. But the doll I made last time, I just went under and it worked perfectly. So I'm going to go just there. I'm going to mark straight across. Okay, that's going to be our boot from now on. I need to get some boots out in a second. And the same goes with her arms. Now, do you want, on this doll, her sleeves stop here? Some dolls, the sleeve stops there, but be careful and mindful that when you sew the arm to the body, and your sleeve stops there, you're going to see the stitches. So you're better off bringing the sleeve down. If you want a short sleeve, bring it there, maybe. But for our pattern, I think we should have the sleeve, let's say we have the sleeve, I did it there last time, their line is there. I think we'll have the sleeve just under the 4. Going to make a difference. So from there to there is going to be our sleeve. From there to there is going to be our skin. Now, do you want gloves on her? Do you want her to wear gloves? If so, put some gloves on her. So and then you would mark out where you want the gloves to be. Okay, the body doesn't matter as of yet, because it doesn't matter as of yet at the moment. So we're going to work on the arms and the legs for today. So let me stop the video. I'm going to go and find some fabric for boots to match your boots. So I'm back. I went fishing and I've came across this fabric. Now this fabric I got sent by Linda. Linda gave me this fabric. So I am thinking to give her that type of a boot. And I did come across that fabric, so I might use that to make a little scarf on her head. So anyway, that's accessories. We can do that in a second. So I've got enough. It doesn't look enough, but to do a boot I have plenty. So what we need to do first is, what we're going to do is, I'm going to move this book out of the way, and we are going to put our boot, I'm going to get my pins up for this. This is the first step. So once I've done this step, I'm going to leave it and then come back to you another day. We'll probably do the same day, but you know what I'm trying to say. So there's the boot. Pin it. Stick a pin through it. If it helps. It helped me last time, so I'm going to do it this time. And all you do, I've stuck the fabric back to back, because you'll need the boot on the back as well as the front. Now all you do is you take your scissors, and all you do is just you roughly cut in. You're not actually cutting around it, you just roughly cut in. Okay? Okay, so that is our boot. I'm going to take the pin out. And I'm going to do the same, because this is back to back again. I've put two pieces. It's the same fabric. Like I said, we had loads to do. Should have done all 4 pieces. I could have done all 4 pieces if I had 4 pieces, but because I didn't, I didn't bother. So like I say, just roughly cutting around those edges. So there's the first piece. Right, we now have 4 pairs of boots. That's our boots, right? To make the skin, then decide on whether you want to give it a pair of leggings. If you want to give it a pair of leggings, again, it's a decision thing. If you want to give it a pair of leggings, decide. Don't forget this line at the moment. So your leg, if it helps, fold this line over. That's your leg, okay? Because that is our seam line. So what I did last time is I give it a boot, and then I give all this was skin. It was a leg. Because she's summer and I've got her in a lemon, I think I will do it as a leg. So I'm going to show you how I do the leg. I'm going to stop the video, and I'm going to do the same with the arm, and then come back to you and show you how to do the body. So I am going to fold this, make sure this fabric, now this fabric got folded yesterday, so I need to make sure there's 4 pieces, because we need front and back, and because she's got 2 pairs, we need 4 pieces of leg, which if I fold it that way, we'll have. Okay, so again, she's got 4 pieces, so I've got 1, 2 for one leg, and then 1, 2 for the second leg. So again, you'll need to take it up to that seam. This you will, but like I say, for it, you will try to work out where the leg is and the leggings is. Don't worry about that seam allowance. So I'm gonna go just like so. Yeah, So that's her leg done. That's her 4 legs. So I'm going to cut, I'll show you now in a second. You just cut there. And I'm going to cut down here. And down here. Okay, so we've got 4 pieces of legs. So then what you do is this. You take 2 pieces for your leg, 1 leg. Take 2 pieces of your boot. 2 pieces of your boot on that side, and then you've got your leg and your boot. And that's how you do the leg. Okay. If you had leggings, you would have 3 pieces of fabric. Like I said, because I'm not doing leggings, I'm only doing the leg and the boot, I'm only going to do 1 piece. Doesn't matter where you pin, all you're doing is pinning it to keep it safe for now. So there's your leg. Your arm is the same way, so I'm going to move the leg up the way because we've done the leg. The arm is the same way. So the arm, I'm going to make the dress, the main dress out here, and I'm going to, I don't know whether to give her a lemon arm or a patterned arm. I think I'm going to give her a patterned arm because I'm going to do a lemon bodice. I'll show you what I mean now in a second. Right, again, make sure your fabric is folded because you'll need 4 pieces. 2 pieces for one arm and 2 for the other. So this is now folded. Now I've got more than 4 here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I unfold it, I'll have 4 pieces. So again, I'm going to turn it, spin it that way, and I know you're making you dizzy, and I really apologise. So all I'm going to be doing, I'm going to turn it that way, and I'm going to take where I've marked the line. So I've marked the line there. Okay, you all see that? And all I'm going to do is just I'm going to cut straight around it. And then down that way. Move this out my way. Cut it straight in half. Right, so now I have, it's not cut very straight, but it doesn't matter. Now I have 2 pieces for two pieces for 2 arms, 2 pieces for the other, right? So there's the top half. The bottom half, then you go back to your skin. I hope I'm not going too quick. I hate if I'm going too quick and nobody can sort of follow what I'm doing. It's like 1, 2, 3. Just cut it. I know I've got it. Oh, there it is. 1, 2, 3. Perhaps I didn't cut it then. Perhaps I never cut it. Right, okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let me fold it over. Trying to check, sorry guys, I'm trying to check I've got 4 pieces. So I've got 2 there, 3, and there's 4 there, but 1, 2, 3, oh you are, 4. 4. Right, I'm gonna move, how am I gonna cut this? Right, to make it a little bit easier for everybody to see. I'm gonna cut it that way. So like I say, I do apologise for making you all dizzy. So what I'm doing is I'm making sure I've got 4 pieces because you need 2, like I say, 2 pieces for each arm. So if I've got, actually I could, do you know what? I'm really sorry for making you dizzy. For 1 piece here, because it's 1/2 meter, it's easier to cut. And I'm just going to fold it in half. I didn't realise it was just there. That's a lot easier. Where's my arm piece gone? Right, okay. So what we did is we cut to, where do we cut? Cut from that line. So turn your piece that way now, because we're going from the skin down to the hand. And again, rough cutting. You're not going around the pattern just yet. There's your arm. I'm going to just cut it there and there. So two pieces there, 2 pieces there. So you've now got your top of your arm and the bottom of your arm. Hope I'm making sense. If it's easier, now I always fold it in 4 so I don't have to go back, but if it's easier for you to just fold your piece of fabric in twice and then cut, and then go and fold it in twice again and cut, then do it that way. So that's how that arm is now done. So I've given it a pattern thing. Right, so the body. Now the body, again, ignore the writing on there. So the body is going to be white from this line here. Right, it depends. On a Tilda doll, you can do, let me try and do it on you. You can give her a V-shaped. You can give her a full shape like this. You can go around. So it all depends on what you want to do. But for the basic idea of the top of the shape. So what I mean by that is, let me see if I've got it in the book, because there we are. See there, they've given her a round, they've gone straight across where that line is. Open the book out and see if I can find something else that they've done different. I think they have. No, they haven't. This one, they've just gathered the fabric, so they haven't actually given her a bodice underneath. We're going to give her a bodice. It's nice to give her a bodice. Right, so this bit now becomes your bodice. If you imagine a mannequin, you need a bodice. So this bit, this line here, my ruler gone. Ruler, ruler, where are you? My ruler's disappeared. Oh God. Ruler, ruler, ruler. This is so bad. No, those are my sweeties. Where's my ruler gone? Didn't even hit it through. Just checking it's not on the fabrics. No, it's not on the fabrics. And you're all probably shouting, Colette, it's... I can't hear you. Where's my ruler? Oh my days, where have I done with my ruler? Oh, there it is, at the side of me. See, I knew you were shouting at me. Right, okay. The first line, and we're going to do a straight bodice over, because that's where our arm's going to attach this. So we're going to make a bodice go there. Okay, because we want to be able to see the bodice, I'm going to go here. Now, in the book, the pattern comes like this. Show you. Pattern comes like that. So what you do, you print it out and you stick that line on that line, right? You sellotape it. So this is why I've got some sellotape there to sellotape my body together. And I can't draw on that because it's not going to allow me, because I'm going over sellotape. So that's what you do. So, but we do know we're going from that line to make our bodice. So I'm going to make the head first. Where's our... Let's confuse everybody again with my one piece. This piece I cut. Let me guess, what was it? Oh, it's that piece. Right, so to cut the head, again, roughly measure. I'm going to give it a little bit of room, so we're going to go up there. So again, I'm going to make 4 pieces because I'll need No, for my head I'll need 2. This is where I got confused last time. I'll only need 2 pieces for the head because she hasn't got 4 heads, she's only got 1. Right, I got confused last time and I cut 4 pieces and I wondered why I got confused. See, we learn every time we do it. So 2 pieces for the head. There's the head. While we've got the skin out, the skin colour, we're going to cut the body. And the body, I'm going to turn the pattern around because it's a lot easier to do. I'm going to go that way, I think, because the shape of the body. So turn the pattern around, and then this line needs to sit on your fold line. And we're not going around the pattern, not doing anything like that of any sort. So 2 pieces for your body. Okay. There's our body. And then there's our body, that's our head. I'm going to move the skin away. And then we're going to use the lemon fabric that I've got, the plain lemon, to do her bodice. And then I'm going to pin it all, and that's our first step. So if you're following along with me, that's the first step to do. So we need 2 pieces. This is folded, see, 2 pieces. And because I'm going to move this because no doubt I'm going to cut into it. This is always made it 20 times harder. I'm going to turn it around a bit like that to make it easier on myself. There. Okay. Now you'll notice I haven't cut straight because I was cutting at an angle. Okay, so and that is our bodice. So our body works like this: our head, our bodice, and our bottom of the skin. That's what she'll look like. Okay, that's our body. So if you go bottom, middle, and top. Let me get a pin. That pin's not going through for some reason. Okay, that's the bodice. Now the arm will look like this. That's what the arm will look like. Okay. That's what both arms would look like. So I'm going to pin that. And then our leg will look like this. Yeah, because you got to give it a little bit more room at the top. There. That's what our leg. I'm going to turn it to the side for you to sort of see. But that's what our leg will look like in our boot. Okay. So when you've got all those pieces cut, I will see you in the next video. That's what they say. When you got all the pieces cut, I'll see you in the next video. So now, that's your leg pieces cut, that's your arm pieces cut, and that's your body. So that is step 1. So step 2, we're going to be sort of slightly putting them together. I'm going to work on one piece, working the arms and the legs first like I did last time, and then I went back to the body. So that's what we'll do in step 2. So I hope you enjoy this how-to-do guide on how to do a tilda doll. This is only my version. Like I said, I haven't read the instructions in the book on how to do one, because I'm dyslexic for one, and instructions in a book sort of go over my head, and the words on the book sort of jump, so I can't, even though I can read the book, I can't understand the instructions. So I did it my way and watched YouTube videos. So let me know what you think. Let me know whether you like the fabrics I've chosen, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, have a lovely rest of the day, and I'll speak to you then. Bye for now.